How's it going, guys? My name is Jason with Hunter's Friend, and today we're going to take a look at the TruFire Edge Buckle Foldback. This is a release I have had a lot of experience with over the years. It's been a personal release of mine on and off, and I'm really fond of it, so I'm going to tear into it and show you guys just what it is I like so much about it. Now, it is a higher end release, so straight out of the packaging you'll notice that the quality is definitely there. It feels good and sturdy and durable, and it looks really nice. It doesn't have any blotches or anything like that in the camo pattern, so it's really well done as far as that goes. It's a simple buckle style strap. You just slip it on, get it to where you need it to be. I mean, down to the little things like this little flap that keeps it from falling through. It's a small thing, but it really is nice, because I don't know if you've ever had them slip out before on you. It's just kind of aggravating. So having that there is pretty cool. You just get it to where you need it. And one of the most important things to me, and I say this a lot, is the inner lining of a release. It has to be soft and comfortable. If it's not, it drives me nuts and it ruins it for me. A lot of higher end releases these days almost look like there isn't any padding, but then when you go to fill it and put it on, you find that there is, and this is an example of that. Yeah, if you look, it looks almost like there's just not any padding, but when you actually put it on, it is extremely soft and comfortable, and there's no hard edges or anything like that for your hand to contact with, so that's definitely a plus. The stem itself has a lot of adjustment. It starts out kind of short, but you can adjust it accordingly with this little part right here. Just get it out to where you would need it. Let's take it to where you can twist it by the head until you tighten it down. That would be about right. So once you get it to where you need as far as length, just tighten down that little set screw, and then after you do that, the head itself is still on a swivel, so you can still twist the head without actually twisting the length adjustment. So it gives you that 360 degrees, and then you can shoot left-handed shooting, right-handed shooting. I mean, any way you need it to be. The trigger pull itself is actually really nice too. A lot of people like this one specifically because straight out of the packaging it has a good amount of tension on the trigger pull, so it requires a bit of an actual pull for it to release. And there's two sides of that argument. You got your hair trigger shooters, and you got shooters that like a little bit more tension. This will accommodate both of them, but I have heard so many times when I've sold this release that when they get it and they actually go to shoot it, they're surprised with how well that already suits what they're looking for. So that's something worth mentioning. But for the hair trigger shooters like me, you can adjust it to be a little bit more of a hair trigger. All in all, it's really well done. It does have, like most releases, higher end releases anyway, it does have the fold back feature, which is almost a standard now, just because it is extremely handy. So if you get a higher end release, usually that's a part of it, and that's just because once you flip it out of the way, if you go to climb a tree stand or get in your car, it's just so nice to be able to do that. All in all, I mean, it is a higher end release, like I said, so it's a little more expensive, but it gives you everything you would ever need in a release. I don't really have a bad thing to say about it, I'm thinking, but I mean, this is a release I've actually shot a lot on my own, and I did that for a reason. Again, that is the TruFire Edge Buckle Foldback, and I would highly recommend it to anybody.